Hello, hello, and welcome back to more Shadows of Doubt on Wheel of Games. Last time, a murder occurred. What was the name of it? The Sweetheart Shooter. So our friend Saul here, Saul Braswell, or Braswell, I suppose, was murdered with a small caliber handgun by someone who had short red hair. And we just happened to find the security office where the surveillance footage was being kept on the 9th floor of that building, but I accidentally turned the computer off instead of immediately checking for the right information. So now I need to find the security guard's home information so that I can get the information, find their code so I can get back into that surveillance footage. What I really, really want to do is see if I can find surveillance footage of the 10th floor, maybe a floor above or below it, during the period from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. when he was murdered, and that should give me a visual of the person who is the killer, hopefully. So I'm doing a little bit of backtracking, and I discovered the name of the security guard person. I only know the first letter, but it's R. Abdullah. So we've got their government record now. And Renata Abdullah is not our suspect, but we need to go find... Oh, interesting, they live at the hotel. I need to find this person's code so I can hack into their workstation. So now I need to get to Queen Lavender Hotel. I don't think we've been at a hotel like that before. Oh right, and we've still got that sync disk. Let's take care of that really fast. Where can I find a sync disk? Should be just up this street, I think. On this next corner there should be a... Yep, that looks like a place I can install it. It's taking up a spot in my very limited inventory. Let's see. There we go. Use the sync bed. Install. So we have our choice of... Yeah, I don't like the ventilation ducts. So now we'll get very small amounts of money. And what do these bonuses do? Oh, no, that's for the altar height. Okay. Oh, right, we get this blinding light for a couple of seconds. Ouch. That still says installing. We're fine. Looks like we're hungry and thirsty again. Keep my eyes open for vending machines. Since these little street vendors do not seem to actually have food and drink that you can buy, which sucks. I definitely would if I could. This place should sell me food and drink. Give me food and drink. You can get drunk. Get a burger. And let's just go with the cola. Okay, and now those should be... Just take care of these physical needs really quick. But what are you doing? I wonder if I'll eat the box too, or if I'm gonna have to dispose of that. Nom nom nom. Okay, disposed of. Now, back on our search for Renee Abdullah. Hotels are a relatively new addition to the game. In that same Liars and Cheats update, where they added the ability to investigate affairs and stuff, the hotel is a new type of building. Oh. Ooh, this is neat. This is the first time I've been in one of these. So the hotels are a new type of building that showed up in that same update. A staff room? That's nice. So they're in 102. And yeah, it's not the ground floor, but the first floor, where we will find... Power room. Interesting. So, no, 101 and 102. Hello. Well, I can just make my way in and find their code. Don't mind me. Now, I don't know if those are people who are getting mad at me right now, or what. Hopefully, since we literally just watched them go out, we need to find their code and then beat them back to where they apparently work. Nope. One heal. I mean, yeah, we already know they work here. That's a nifty little kitchen, I suppose. Shopping list? Oh, chemistry set, okay. Oh, the bathroom is literally half the size of the apartment. Nope, those aren't code. It's usually like bedside. Wow, you're not gonna give it to me. This is gonna do the exact same thing. It's gonna require a login. And I still don't have it. Oh, sure, there was going to be a hint here somewhere. Anything in here? Any more notes? Perhaps hidden in the front drawer? No. Oh, I thought this was such a good idea. Your work rotation, probably not anything in the bathroom. And nope. You can mess with the calendar, but I don't see any useful information from it. Okay, really. Nothing in here for me. Now, if I had a number cruncher that I put on the keypad, that would give me the combination, because I would have to be able to hack that thing. Oh, it's a mini fridge. So that would indirectly give me what I'm looking for. Nothing else up here. It did not help me. I'm just going to leave that open. I could probably fall down that far without... Oh. Just a little bit of damage there. Now, do you happen to have one of those vending machines that sells whatever you may need? No, you don't. Thanks. You too, thanks. Okay. I know there's one at City Hall. It would suck to have to run back there, but it's basically straight up this street. Yep, it's exactly straight up this street. So I'm going to pause the recording and we'll be right back with a micro cruncher. Okay, we've made it back to the hotel. Now let's break into this person's house again. This time with a code breaker. And we should be able to put this possibly directly on the computer. Place code breaker. And this will give me the passcode of the person I'm trying to find. And it's really just checking every possible thing. Okay, but now I've got their code. Let's confirm in their... code. Not that part. Actual person's code. 7018? Yep. Okay, got it. Now, back to Fairview. I will meet you there. Okay, we're just arriving back at that security office again. This time, we know officer's code. Oh. Well, not so much a security officer, I suppose, as the janitor. Yeah, alright. What can I say? I was hoping for a how much for a pass. Having no lights back here is a bit of a pain. Nope. They do not like it when you are trespassing. But they're leaving? And leaving is good. Okay, so they might come back. I almost did it again. Now, okay, we're in. And you don't have access to it. Maybe if I log in as the admin and reboot it again accidentally anyway. If it's only one person, it should still... Oh. Ah. The janitor doesn't have access to it. The whole thing was a red herring. Well, at least I cut a whole bunch of it out. But how do I find the building manager? So, management admin. Every one of these places has that whole tenancy agreement thing. With a person, I could try looking up that person's information. Sure, he's around. Not worrying about that. Show me the residential agreement. Not that one. Tenancy. Terra Colombo. That person should have the administrative codes. Okay, let's do this whole song and dance again. I'll meet you at the government records. Okay, we are back at the government records, and this time we want to look up this Terra Colombo. Hopefully if we can get this person's address. The upper levels of Leitner Grove. There we go. Okay, well, we don't need the janitor's information anymore. That was a dead end. But she should have admin passwords, and all of this is to get the records from earlier this same day. To get the surveillance footage. So we are going to the very top of Leitner Grove, which I believe is a very close building because we've already been there a few times. It's one of these really tall ones close by. Yep, right next to us. I won't cut this journey out, because it's mostly going to be an elevator ride. Oh, looks like we can actually see the ceiling now. We're pretty high up here. Okay. Well, we have turrets, but no cameras. While I was at the vending machine, I also bought a lot of lockpicks. So yeah, I've got 211 left. Thankfully, it's 50 for like a 30 pack of them. Now, they're probably here. Oh, cool, they've got a Hamilton rifle. All I'm looking for is... Okay, key's nice. I don't want to steal their money. I just... As a landlord, they are working all the time, I guess is what that means. All I need is their code. Found the bedroom. Count up from 3. Don't mind me. Don't notice me. And out. Okay, got their code. Now let's cut all the way back to that 9th floor again. A few long elevator rides later. Okay. We're back here once again. Is he in? Oh, he's out. Okay. Now. Wrote it down. Count up from 3. Hey, Enforcer guy, can you go unlock this for me? Oh, it hurts so bad that I messed up the surveillance camera. Wait, he's actually going in? He's actually logged in. Let's see if I can distract him so that he leaves the door open. Make Hala cold. Oh, that's fine. Just went back to work. Excellent. But I distracted them. They had to think of what they wanted to do next. Did you leave it And where'd they go? So now this Makala Cole person? Oh, they're back. How is that spelled? Oh, Makalia. Michaela? Okay, if I'm really lucky, you won't notice me. Nope. That didn't work. That didn't work. And also, they're just sitting in front of a closed computer. They didn't actually log in at all. So this Michaela Cole person, maybe that's my ticket here. But honestly, if I went to his office, I probably would have found the killer by now, as opposed to continually trying to get this surveillance footage to follow up on the red hair thing. Fortunately, this building is actually very close to City Hall. It's just around this and to the left, so it's not taking me a ton of time to go back and forth here. Inside, and then just inside to the right, there's almost always an unsecured target. Oh. Let's find their information, steal their code. Oh, okay. Yeah, we found their employee record from... That's right. Okay, I guess we kind of knew that part. We don't need her passcode anymore. We can release her information. I mean, we still have it in case we ever need to break into her penthouse for some reason. So, where are you? 1202 Leitner Grove. Okay, that building is also just around the corner. Since we keep going back to the same 2 buildings over and over again, I'm starting to remember those 2 at least. Because I'm pretty sure this one is Leitner Grove. Yep. This is Wood Suites. The other one must be Leitner. What's the one on the other side? Oh, it's one of the tall buildings next door. I hadn't noticed the character on the building way up there before. Interesting. There's probably something really neat up there. So the security person just works a couple of floors up. Maybe this is also not the admin person. This is going to be my last try at this. After this, I'm just going straight to where our victim worked and trying to trace from there. Level 2. How are we looking for cameras? Just lots and lots of turrets. Now, if you know there's nobody inside, you could always just try bashing the door down. Overall, a little bit faster, but it's going to draw any attention. Okay. 1202. Last time it was floor 16, so I'm pretty sure I didn't just accidentally do the same one again. Now, I am looking for the code for Michaela. And they're probably asleep. Excuse me. They're probably both asleep, which means my best bet is it'll be in the kitchen somewhere. Okay, so their flatmate is home right now. Security guard works at the night. Lipstick. I mean, this could be our killer. Although I already know type AH, so that eliminates them from... Now, the light could wake them up. Nope, that's her. I need Michaela's, not Miera's. This side should be Michaela's. Okay, there we go. We've got their password. If I turn on the micro cruncher, it's gonna wake her up, probably. Okay. Let's lock in the password we just learned. Because I clicked on the chair and not... Two 540. Okay, I don't need anything else past that. Let's get out of these innocent people's apartment. Okay, so once more, back to Fairview. Be right back with you once we get to that security office one more time. As we take the elevator back up to the 9th floor, I'm realizing something about the way I'm playing this, not allowing myself to steal stuff. Really, with those sync discs, the only ways you can really get them are as the rewards for a mission being completed, or stealing them. And that means I'm really not getting as many as I... Forgot it again. 2540. Now it didn't put it in for me automatically. Oh, we're in! Okay. Surveillance. It did pay off. I hope it... Well, hello there, you. You have short red hair. Now that is like moments ago, but that's still someone from the building. So let's see. Fairview ground floor lobby. So there's a couple of different ones. But I am looking for between 6 p.m. I Actually, how many floors have them? There's a bunch in the basement. Okay, good. Lobby 9th floor. Wednesday. Where's the... Okay, what's going on here? That button. So 12:30. Nothing actually in those pictures. That's the janitor we saw leaving multiple times. So this camera actually caught absolutely nothing useful, despite it being on the floor and in the place to catch everything. Come on, game. Okay, let's check our time frame. Now, 16:45, that's 4:45 to 6 o'clock, not 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. That said, this computer still didn't have anything at those times. We were... Come on, Wednesday. And... Oh, right, we want the 10th floor landing, not the 9th floor landing. We want roughly 4 to 6 p.m. That's too early. That's too late. A lot of people there at around 10 a.m., but nothing around 4. Oh, wait. There's someone with short red hair. They even look like the tutorial assassin person. This is the 11th floor landing, and it looks like they live right in the middle. So that's someone who's practically next door. And I think the 11th is the top floor. I mean, that's the best clue we've had so far. Someone who is in the area. There's nothing even close to the right time. Nothing even close. How's that saying Tuesday? That's weird. I hope they all have at least somewhat predictable timescales on them. Those are all way too early. Nothing on the 2nd floor. Then we have those 2 first floor. Red indicates the person we flagged. He was on the 1st floor at approximately 1 p.m. that day. Yeah, between those 2 first floor cameras, we should see the person coming or going. So we've got this red glasses looking person and that red hair lady. Are the only 2 that are really showing up on this camera footage. So those are the... Who are you? Oh, Quincy Talbert. Somehow I already have their information. Interesting. Okay. Let's check the other lobby footage. Yep, that was the lady, I guess, coming home from work. You should be highlighted in the footage. Of course, we're also seeing snow falling in this lobby, so... These are still not perfect. Just doing a quick scrub for anyone else with red hair. We've got that Quincy Talbert red glasses person, and red hair lady. Okay, I'm satisfied that we've looked through that. Let's get out of there so we don't get punched again. Okay. So we're in the building. Now, none of the people that I highlighted in the residential files are actually those people. Let's go up to floor 11. Maybe we can... Yeah, this is the top floor, and she was right here with the cardboard box. This is how I got in. Whoop. Somebody's coming. Hello, red-haired lady. Did you murder? Notably, that means she's home. What do we got? She's not telling her name. But what if I ask if you know? Before it was showing them in the list. Sure, that's Saul. Okay, that much we know about. Well, they were dead by that point. Well, we at least have her appearance. We don't need to keep track of... Interesting. The face switched over to his work outfit now that... Or she's... Like that. We do have some other residents on file. Interesting, that's who lives at 1101. You not act... Oh, that's your neighbor. Nothing else. Goodbye. Aha! That is a new trick that I thought of. It works as long as she's alone here. That's a way to knock people out, is using the doors. Okay, she has pistol ammunition, but no pistol. So she will wake up before too long. Oh, well, we've got a silenced pistol. It's quite suspicious. That said, it's a matching type of weapon. It doesn't mean that's the murder weapon, but... Okay, now if I can get those fingerprints... AF. Okay, I think we have found our murderer. There's a chance it's not her, but this is looking pretty bad. Okay, AF. Alejandra Costa. They may not be alone here, so there's always a chance it's your partner. Oh, no, that is her name. Okay. Alejandra Costa. Grab the key. They are a murderer. I am okay with this. Somebody else's birth certificate. It's a weird thing to have someone else's birth certificate on, but that's starting to happen a few times. Little Jeanette. Don't need to steal that stuff. A bunch of milk lying around. I'm looking for your passcode. No, that's an outlet. Okay, I can at least get the rest of her information. She does live alone, at least. Okay, 3741. Why did I need that? Gosh, I think I've got the person, so I can just arrest them and turn them in now. Not questing at all. 3741. exit. Oh, she is awake. Oh, got that. She woke up faster than I was expecting. But now they are handcuffed. They will stay handcuffed for a little while. I mean, if they're the sweetheart killer having a, your match no longer wishes to meet. Your match no longer wishes to meet. I wonder if there's, anything between her and Saul. Let's check that first batch again. No, that's just from Dove itself. Okay, nothing useful there. Okay, do we have enough to solve this case? What is the name of the killer? Her. He is arrested. The evidence is... I wonder if I have to get the right fingerprint. It's still the fingerprint type AF. Where do they live? The place that I am currently standing in. I think it's 1102? Yep, 1102 Fairview. There we go. 1102 Fairview. Murder weapon. Almost assuredly that thing. And we are ready to go. Just gotta make it back to the government location. Whoa! What? What? I somehow walked... It's like the railing despawned? Why am I detained? I should not be detained. Granted, I was trespassing. Yeah, they just took a bunch of my money for hospital bills because I'm recovering because I walked straight through the railing and off from the top floor down to the lobby. I mean, ow. Good thing I'm effectively invincible. The same thing happens. But now I have no idea if they are still locked up at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of the hospital things are in the City Hall building. All of the infirmary wards, as well as all of the different Enforcer Division headquartered things. Well, before any other weirdness happens, let's turn in this case. And I don't know if she, because she stops being arrested after a little while, and it takes you a long time to be... She was no longer handcuffed by the time I recovered. So I'm losing a little bit of money there, thanks to that glitch. But we have still cracked this case. Right. And we have reached social credit level 5. I just walked straight off a railing. I didn't jump over a railing. I just somehow was in the middle of the building and just fell down. That was weird. Still, we have solved the case of the sweetheart shooter. So we can archive this case. Let's see. Now, we already have a lot of information about this Rosa, including where she lives and where she works. Let's give this one more quick try before we give up on it. Because I think she should have had that on her. Let's go back one more time. And I don't think I'll need it now, but I want to refill my handcuffs, because those don't come back. Yeah, and I still have a code breaker. Handy. Let's see if we can wrap this one up in this episode as well. Here's Loveless. That's the sound of us running around. Let's see, it was a relatively short building. I suppose if it's called projects, that's a clue as well. Yeah, these are the right size. One of these? No. And it? It's in this alley, yeah. Ah, notorious. These graffiti marks are supposed to be an indication that there's some kind of, let's just say, like, illegal marketplace there, and that is the code word to be able to engage in commerce with them. So if you were playing, allowing yourself to steal stuff like diamonds or whatever from... Okay, I've still got the key. I think there's a thunderstorm or something going on in-game. Oh, lots of snow. It's not like I need to actually be quiet, but in real life that is. Okay, she is in fact here, which should mean the briefcase is here, unless I completely messed up and started following the wrong person. It should be here. Somewhere. Okay, we can actually see the glass this time. Any one of these things could make a noise that brings her out to look. She's a receptionist. That much we knew. I would expect her to have just set it down out here somewhere. Oh, it's right in front of me. Briefcase. Okay. Let's get out. And it does say to absolutely not... Okay, so Rita Otsutsuka. We definitely have the right person here. Resolve this case, provide all answers before plotting a route. Okay, I have to call a number. I suppose I could do that from their house, but I think it would be best to get to a neutral site. Like any one of those bars or restaurants. Somewhere that is not the apartment. If you want to be risky, you can do it. I just don't know how much sound it makes, and it may draw attention. Husky Lemming Saloon. Oh, cute. About the pharmacy, do you have a phone? What is that? They actually don't have a phone. They might have one in the back room, but... How about whatever this jade thing is? Oh, it's a supermarket. Okay, I guess only the bars have phones. Because the pharmacy... Food bowl. Ah, you are open. You have a phone. Okay. It says it in the top corner. We've got the briefcase they wanted. You got it? Good. Leave the briefcase near the snack machine in the pharmacy. Slater Parade Pharmacy. And somewhere where we need to slip the photograph, I suppose. Okay. Near the snack machine? Ah. This is a ridiculously long counter. Okay, Slater Parade. There we go. Maybe that's the name of the street? Is Slater Parade? Oh. Okay, near the snack machine. Oh, okay. So, briefcase. Let's get a little bit closer, because I don't want to open it. Just briefcase, drop, and place. Okay, it's there. I'm not sure if it was happy with that. That work? Come on, objectives, update. It was like 203 O'Donnell. But it seems like it has glitched backwards in the series. Okay, there we go. 203 O'Donnell House. Usually, at least, they don't make you walk too far for any one of these things. This is a weird walls. Oh. Which only exist when you're standing right here. Okay, I'm not going to question that anymore. But where am I supposed to go for 203 O'Donnell House? I had that weird purple version of the same thing, a weird purple wall that I could walk through, but it was blocking sight. I wonder what in-game... There we go, hand in case. Alright. 2 cases knocked out. I wonder what that weird orange wall is. Oh, that photo that I took, that strangely didn't have anyone in it despite being a picture of them. I didn't get credit for it. Let's see. Well, it didn't give us a lot of credit, unfortunately. Social credit. But now we've got more than 10,000 credits to our name. We might be able to start going apartment shopping. We could definitely get a really cheap little apartment. So that, let's stay inside away from the scary orange walls. Okay. Well, that was a good time. We did manage to resolve both cases, and it wasn't a huge waste of time trying to get back to that surveillance footage. Oof. The short red hair did pay off in the end. I just was tracking down the wrong people to figure out the code for the building management. I got very lucky that Michaela happened to walk into the office while I was there to figure out that she was hopefully the other user of that computer and therefore had the code. Whew. But it worked. It worked. And we were able to use the government database, track her down. And yeah. So now we are ready to pick up new missions, and maybe we can start going apartment shopping next time. Oh, I think that's going to do it for Shadows of Doubt tonight. I'll keep playing this and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.